Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's video, we continue heading south on Interstate 95 in Florida, beginning as we leave the St. Lucie County rest area at mile marker 133. We remain in Florida's Treasure Coast region, following I-95 through some of the fastest growing areas along the Atlantic corridor. We enter the city limits of Fort Pierce, a coastal city with a population of 47,297 as of the 2020 census. Fort Pierce is the county seat of St. Lucie County and one of Florida's oldest communities on the Atlantic coast. Known as the Sunrise City, it features a revitalized historic downtown, the National Navy UDT SEAL Museum, and the Manatee Observation and Education Center. The city hosts crowd-pleasing annual events like the Fort Pierce Oyster Festival and the Sunrise Kiwanis Chili Cook-Off. We now pass through Port St. Lucie, the largest city in St. Lucie County and one of the fastest growing cities in the state, with a population of 204,851 as of the 2020 census. The city is home to Clover Park, where the New York Mets hold spring training, and the Port St. Lucie Botanical Gardens. Another major destination is PGA Village, located just west of I-95 near exit 121. This golf resort features multiple championship courses, a training center, and the PGA Museum of Golf, drawing visitors and players from across the country. Port St. Lucie hosts events like Oktoberfest, the Festival of Lights, and regular food truck nights. The area is served by 6 I-95 exits, providing access to residential areas, schools, shopping centers, and business districts. Geographically, the city straddles the boundary between humid subtropical and tropical savanna climate zones. This transition brings hot, humid summers with frequent afternoon thunderstorms and mild, dry winters. It's ideal weather for year-round outdoor activities and tourism. At exit 120, we reach Crosstown Parkway, a major east-west thoroughfare through the city. This interchange is flanked by rows of palm trees and manicured landscaping. It may be the most carefully maintained interchange along the entire length of I-95. The tropical foliage and symmetry give this stretch a distinctly Floridian atmosphere. Just ahead, exit 118 provides access to the Tradition Center for Innovation, part of Port St. Lucie's growing research and health sciences district. This area includes the Florida International University Center for Translational Science, which conducts biomedical research in cancer, infectious diseases, and brain health. Also located nearby are Cleveland Clinic Research Campus and Kaiser University's Port St. Lucie campus, creating a hub for medical and academic development. As we cross into Martin County, we encounter a brief spell of Central Florida rain. These short, isolated showers are typical across the region, especially during the summer months. They move in quickly and often clear out just as fast, leaving behind steamy conditions and clear skies. These passing storms are a familiar part of Florida's subtropical rhythm. Martin County has a population of 158,431 as of the 2020 census. The county is known for its slower pace, coastal communities, and environmental preservation. Stuart, the county seat, sits along the St. Lucie River and is often called the sailfish capital of the world. Martin County hosts events such as the Stuart Air Show and the Arts Fest, attracting thousands of visitors each year. Much of the development here is low-rise, with an emphasis on preserving waterways, green space, and small-town character. We now reach mile marker 107, where we'll end this segment of our trip. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment below, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.